Hello and welcome to Pokemon TCG Center. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or like us on Facebook from now on. And you can also check the CCG Castle, our official store, who sell the Pokemon cards and merchandise for really nice prices. And you can find the great deals each month. And we also provide you discount codes on your purchases. So also with every purchases, you're getting the points, and with that points, you can redeem them in the future for some discounts or something other. And we also have the latest videos and deck coverage for the Pokemon TCG, and we also do some unboxing, and we will also do a Japanese unboxing in the future. So don't forget to click the YouTube, subscribe, and like us on Facebook so you can stay on with us and the future videos. Hello and welcome to Pokemon TCG Center. Mario with you, and today I will play and made a review with this Night March deck with those Bronzong lines, as you can see, and of course with our favorite card in the format, Shaymin EX. So let's start with the card introducing. We have two Shaymins EX with the setup. Pretty much we all know what this card can do. When you play it from your hand onto your bench, you might draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. So yeah, you can also Sky Return for 30, 50 with Muscle Band for double colorless energies, and this is pretty good in those Night March mirrors mirror plays, because you can just knock out your opponent Night Marcher. Let's say it's a Joltik, you can hit for 50, even for 30 is enough to knock him out and Sky Return your Shaymin safely to your hand. Of course, we have two Bronzong lines with that meddling. Once in your turn, you might attach a metal energy from your discard pile to one if you're benched Pokemon. So yeah, it's pretty good and strong in my opinion, because you can just re-acceleration your Night Marchers. And of course, we have playset of Joltik, Lampent, and a Poop Caboose. So yeah, Joltik can attack for Night March for 2 energies, Poop Caboose for 3, but with Dimension Wall he can hit for 1 less, so it will be 2 of course, and you can just set it up each turn if it's necessary to attack. And with that Night March attack you can hit for 20 times the number of Pokemons in your discard pile that have Night March attack. So let's count the Pokemons we can hit for with 8 Night Marchers for 160 and Muscle Band 180, which is pretty much enough to knock out any EX Pokemon in the current format. When I was building this deck, I was thinking about two decks, and the first one was a Seismitoad lock. Yeah, of course, if you play with Seismitoad against Seismitoad, you don't have a let's say Seismitoad Garbodor with those Crushing and Enhanced Hammer. I wouldn't say you have outlaws, but it's pretty hard to play against it. And also those Trevenant decks that can be evolved turn 1 into Trevenant and prevent you from playing item cards. Well, let's say that's even not that huge deal, because you can always Lysander it and negate that effect from your active opponent's Trevenant. And of course, Trevenant needs to be a active spot in order to attack. So I was thinking also about making Garbodor and Night March. This could be also pretty good in the future, because with that Garbodor you can just shut out all of your opponent's ability. And you can also maybe try to take those Seismitoads in that Night March deck, because you can also then prevent your opponents by playing item cards, and when you set up your Night Marches you can just Sky Return, you can just AZ your Seismitoad from the play, and you always have Garbodor, so your opponent's abilities is not reliable anymore, and you can just attack for the Night March as long as you want. So yeah, from the draft support, I pretty much have only 2 Acrobikes, 2 Shaymins, and as I mentioned before, only 4 Sycamores, and that's pretty much all from the draft support. It's pretty risky, but yeah. We also have those Ultra Balls and those Trainer's Mail, so we can search our deck for some cards, but yeah, it's not that safely, I must admit. But yeah, this deck just don't have that too much space, because you need to put a lot of cards inside. I was thinking maybe about cutting these metal energies up to 3 and maybe just playing 2 Muscle Bands, and in that case I can just put 2 more cards for draw, something like 4 Acrobikes or something like that. Of course, 4 Battle Compressors is just you need to have in this deck. I play also 2 Body Rescue. Each player puts a Pokemon from his or her discard pile into his or her hand. Your opponents choose first, so basically you can even put your Shaymin EX from the discard pile back to your hand and again reuse it for the Sky Return. 2 level balls, 3 Trainer's Mails and 2 level balls, 3 Trainer's Mail and 3 Ultra Balls for the searching. I only play 3 Versus Seekers just because I don't have space for any other card. 1 Hex Maniac. So yeah, with Hex Maniac you can shut down your opponent's abilities on those Crobats and also on those Trevenants as I mentioned before, but pretty much you can use Hex Maniac if you really need it. 2 Lysanders, of course, 4 copies of Sycamores, 3 Dimension Wallies, 2 Floatstones, and 3 Muscle Banks, and of course 8 energies in total, 2 double colorless and 4 double colorless and 4 metal energy cards. So let's take a few versus games and let's see how the deck will actually perform. Okay, so let's see what the coin will decide. Okay, so I lost the coin flip, looks like I'm gonna start second. Yeah, pretty much you really want to start second when you play Night March, because you want to attack turn 1 for the much damage as you can. Okay, so I'm a little bit tired. It's late in the night and I'm just recording this video. Yeah, let's start with the Joltik. I must say that I really don't have the best hand, but at least I have that Shaymin EX so I can draw some additional cards. And really good on the other side, there's a Yveltal and there's a Shaymin EX, and both of them are just weak on those lighting Pokemon. And yeah, there's a Flowstone, so he will just retreat on the Yveltal, and there's also Shadow Circle, so this is the first supporter that my opponent, the first stadium that my opponent has been played, and there's also a Birchford tree. Okay, oh, so I top deck pretty good. There's a double colorless, there's a level ball, so let's see what I can get with the level ball. Let's go for the second Joltik. Yeah, I'm not sure why I just go for the Joltik. Yeah, because of the weakness. So right now I can Shaymin for 3 and hope I can get Battle Compressor. Okay, so still no Battle Compressor. Let's see what we can get with the Trainer's Mail. Oh, luckily I just got the Battle Compressor, and this is good. Yeah, all I need to do is discard 2 Lampens and 1 Sycamore for draw. And that's pretty much all that I really need at this moment, because I have that Versus Seeker, and yeah, maybe I should discard with that 1 Battle Compressor that Shaymin EX, so I can just put him back. But yeah, I just don't want to have too much Shaymins into play, and look the hand that I just drew. That's just ridiculous. I can even knock out the Joltik next turn, so yeah. I mean, I cannot even knock out that Yveltal. So yeah, he will be able to knock me out. So 1 Night Marcher in my discard pile. Short, so yeah. Okay, anyway, my Joltik will suffer from the knockout, that's for sure, and I will probably just promote in the front of that Shaymin and try to attach energy onto Joltik, but maybe even I can go Sky Return. Depends what I can draw. I really don't like those two Bronzongs in my hand, because if I top deck Sycamore, I'll just need to discard them both. But yeah, I still have one Body Body Rescue in my deck, and with that Body Body Rescue I can just put back that Bronzong from the discard pile, and yeah, there's a Tails, and there will be only 30 damage. And he cannot even just attach the energy to accelerate from the discard pile because he don't have any of these darkness energies in the discard pile. So yeah, let's promote the Shaman. Let's hope we can maybe top deck double Colorless. Okay, there's no double Colorless, but there's an Ultra Ball. Let's see if there's a second Shaman. Yes, it is. Okay, let's draw two more. Oh, Battle Compressor and Bubble Colorless Energy. What a hand. Okay, so let's Battle Compressor. So let's tint the deck. Let's see, there's a Poop-Kaboo times 3, I think. So yeah, I can remove that Poop-Kaboo from the play for sure, and maybe, what else I can just discard right now that I really don't need? It's pretty hard to decide. Well, let's go with the one. No. Yes, let's go with the one-dimensional Wally. I just want to thin my deck as much as I can. There's a muscle band, and I can actually no, I cannot take the knockout. Zora is 60 HP. Okay, so just Sky Return for the knockout, and I will just promote again Shaman into front. He's pretty much safe for now. Next turn I can just Joltik for the knockout over that Shaman EX on the bench, because I have that free retreat. I can also Sky Return for the 50 again. Yeah, I can also do that. Oh, there's a Lysander and there's a knockout. Okay, so I didn't expect that. But anyway, let me count those energy night marchers that I have. I have 3, 6. Oh, I have enough night marchers in my discard pile to actually take the knockout, but I don't have the muscle band. Oh no, the muscle band. Excuse me, it's pretty late right there. I don't have the floatstone to retreat, but yeah, I can try to knock out Zorua at least. Yeah, that's always a good option. I will take the gamble. Yeah, Sky Return for the 50. Even with the Zorak break, he cannot knock me out. Even with the Zorak, he cannot knock me out. So yeah, there's just Oblivion Wing for 30. And Lysander, okay, not bad. So he decided to Lysander me, but he can knock me out. And I can just Lysander back Shaman for the knockout. And oh, yeah, I'm the weak. Well, I always forget that Poop-Kaboo is weak on the Darkness Pokemons. Okay, so let's see what we can top deck. Another Dimension Wally. Well, it doesn't matter. I can play Shaman all around in the circle. Let's just take the knockout right there. Okay, now I have the Floatstone, but I will just Sky Return in the circle and try to take as much prize cards as I can before I get another Night Marcher for attack. I still have 3 of them into my deck, so... Okay, there's a Teammates. And I still have a lot of cards in my hand, so yeah. Okay, so there's a 4 Lampens and 2 poop caboose and 1 joltik. No, 3 poop caboose and 2 joltiks. So yeah, 2 joltiks and 1 poop caboose still remaining into that play. Okay, so I need to limit my bench just because this aura can hit me pretty hard. And there's Oblivion Wing only for 30, so yeah, I'm happy right now because I'll be able to scoop up again. And there's actually, yeah, well, let's see what we can get with the acrobike first. We can get another acrobike. We really don't need to discard the whole hand, so there's a second ultra ball. Okay, so there's 2 ultra balls. I can maybe snap 1 joltik for the next turn. But for now, I will just Sky Return again for the 50. So 2 more times Sky Return. This Zorak Break is useless. All he can do is hit me for 30. Or even for Night March, but he can do 0 damage in this case. So far, I control this game as long as my opponent don't play those Darkness Blades with that Evil Tall. And there's an Evil Tall EX. Okay, so he decided to go with the Evil Tall EX. Okay, so Sky Return again. So right now I need Versus Seeker. And I'm not sure if I can draw Versus Seeker, so... And I'm also not sure if I have Versus Seeker into my deck, so let's just Sky Return for the 50. Promote again, Shaming. So 20, 40. Okay, so next turn Shaming will be knocked out, that's for sure. And there's Oblivion Wing. Let's see what we can top deck. Oh, Battle Compressor. Let's see if we have Versus Seeker left. No, there is no Versus Seeker. Okay, what do I don't need? I don't need that Metal Energy, that's for sure. Okay, Ultra Ball and 1 Bronzong for the Bronzer maybe. No, just for the 1 more Joltik. Yeah, we can draw additional card. Why not? Oh, there's a Bronzer. Okay, that's huge. So, Sky Return, take the prize, go down to the tree. I'm not sure what should I promote. There's a 60 damage right now. Yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So yeah, he need double colors in the Muscle Band in order to knock me out. But he don't have the hand. So I'm not sure how he'll be able to do that. So yeah. I still have that Flowstone in my hand, so I can just retreat back. And yeah, there's a smart option always to go with the Zorak Break, so he can Sky Return back and hit for 30. Or he can also use Mind Jack for the 100. And there's a Mind Jack for the 100, but that will not be enough to knock me out. And there's a Bronzong. So I need to play smart right now. So let's just do the meddling. Onto one Joltik. Yeah, why not? Let's just retreat. So what do I don't need? Well, I'm not sure. I can always take the Joltik back, so yeah, I can thin my deck pretty much. I just don't want to discard any of these cards. I will need them, that's for sure. Let me see. 8 cards left. Let's draw 3 more. And there's a Bronzer. Okay, so the card that I really need. And let's hope I can take the Buddy Buddy Rescue. No, there's not Buddy Buddy Rescue. Okay, so let's just take the knockout for now. And that's 180. And there's a double colorless, and there's a pretty much GG right now. So yeah, I managed to win this game. I have 2 Joltiks, and there's an Ice Cyclone for the knockout. And yeah, I can just... I have 2 options, even 3 options. Even if I didn't draw a double colorless energy, I would pretty much get it with my Sycamore. But yeah, that's pretty much enough for the knockout. I have plenty of options left. But I forgot about that Shadow Circle. Let me count the Night Marchers that I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's enough. It's enough, but let's just play one more Sycamore. Because it's 2 last price cards, and there's a Night March for like 240. And for the win. So yeah, it's really interesting deck to play. I really like the deck idea and how this deck works. And one more time, there's a deck list, so don't forget to check it. Maybe it will need to be a little bit tweaked so you can get a better draw support. Maybe play 4 acrobikes and maybe 2 trainers mails, or maybe something like that. But yeah, I really like the idea how the deck works, and it works pretty good. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos. Don't forget to like the video if you like it, and leave the comments below about what you think about the deck idea. So until the next time, have a nice day, and goodbye.